all you Christians in the 40-some thousand denominations out there today that's done this pagan holiday, you know, I could even sit there and smell the neighbors cooking their swine's flesh, and this makes me physically ill. You know, you're sitting there consuming demon. You know, it's just so sad what you're doing to your kids. Spiritually, you don't even know what you're doing. You're setting them up to be destroyed. You're setting them up to be on the wrong side of prophecy, just like you, like Isaiah 3 and Isaiah 13. Let me read some prophecy to you that hasn't even come to pass yet in Isaiah 66. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, 144,000, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames on fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree, in the midst, eating swine's flesh, and the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith Jehovah. Wait a minute. He just said, they that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh. I mean, what y'all doing today? Sit there bowing down to your tree, get your gifts, having your Christmas ham. And like, you know, we come here to try to warn you guys not to sit there and do this to your children and do this to yourselves and condemn yourselves. Because, you know, you've been lied to for so long by these pastors. And as soon as somebody tries to come in and tell you the truth, this is what you do. This is Isaiah 65. I have spread out my hands, starting verse 2. I have spread out my hands all the day unto a rebellious people, which walketh in the way that was not good, after their own thoughts. A people that provoketh me to anger, and continually to my face, that sanctifieth in gardens, and burneth incense upon altars of brick, which remain among the graves, and lodged in monuments, which eat swine's flesh, and broth of abominable things in their vessels, which say, Stand by thyself, come not near me, for I am holier than thou. These are smoke in mine nose, a fire that burneth all the day. It says, Behold, it is written before me, I will not keep silence, but I will recompense, even recompense into their bosom your iniquities and the iniquities of your fathers together, saith Jehovah, which have burned incense upon the mountains and blasphemy upon the hills. Therefore will I measure their former work into their bosom. I mean, you're doing the same things the pagans did in the hills. You know, you're leaving your own version of burnt offerings when you leave milk and cookies for old Satan Claus. You know, you're putting up Nimrod's penis in your home, and you're buying gifts, and you're just pushing all this crap. You don't even do your research. You are the people that's going to die for a lack of knowledge, as mentioned in Hosea 4:6. I mean, you don't even know you're supposed to be teaching your kids the Ten Commandments, which is the fifth commandment. That's why you're all going to be destroyed. Because you refuse to listen when somebody actually tried to tell you the truth. And so, I mean, it's so disheartening. And it also pisses me off. Because, you know, it's all of our faults. My fault, your fault, everybody's fault. But I was willing to admit that I was lied to and that I lied too. But now, I tell you the truth. Because I don't want to see none of you die. So stop sinning against our dad. And just repent. Keep the 10 Commandments. Eat clean. Go love your neighbors, love yourself, which means go tell them the truth like I'm telling you to right now. Because if not, you're going to be held a transgressor on that terrible day of the Lord, and you're not going to want to go through what's coming up. Because the majority of you are going to be destroyed, because there's only a remnant going through the tribulation. And blessed are they, but they're going to have to endure until the very end, just like we're enduring right now. Trying to warn you people. Repent or perish.